morning, holy brothers and sisters! For the 30th of CHESHVAN in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson is called Winning Wickedness. A person who wishes to truly be a Jew, that is to constantly go from level to level, can only succeed through the holiness of the land of Israel. For all the steps that a person must take on his way up to holiness are only through the land of Israel. Similarly, the ascent of prayers is exclusively in the land of Israel. Try to connect to holiness within the most spiritually concentrated times, people, and places. In order to go to the land of Israel, it is first necessary to subdue the wicked, who spread an evil report about the land, and to punish them with the sword and with death. The power to accomplish this, however, must be received from Edom, who is appointed over all punishments and over the sword, as it is written, "By your sword you shall live." Bereshit 27:40. Through the letters of the Torah teaching that the tzaddik innovates, spiritual powers are created. These powers are angels in the most literal sense. They are the ones who receive this power to punish from Edom. But these spiritual powers vary according to the Torah teachings that are invoked and according to the light of those teachings, which itself are determined by how much holiness is added on high. The more powerful the Torah teaching, the greater the number of angels that are created. Conversely, when this holiness is meager, the angels that are created from the new Torah teaching are weak. They have no power of their own, but are only able to receive power from Edom, sufficient to subdue the wicked and intimidate them, but not to do away with them altogether. Our physical actions create super spiritual powers. Sometimes, however, these angels do not even have enough power to subdue the wicked, but they are only strong enough to invoke the power of the other nations against them. This is indeed the situation now, in this time of exile, when we do not have the power to punish the wicked ourselves. Sometimes God brings about impediments, suffering, and persecution from the wicked who attack righteous men of truth, and the latter have no power to stand against them except by using the courts of the Gentiles. By Torah law, a person is even required to use their courts in such a case. Then it is a great mitzvah to resort to their courts and to endeavor with all our strength and with money to subdue the wicked, so that in this way the holy judgment may rise up out of the forces of impurity and the other side. In other words, when the non-Jewish courts issue a truly righteous verdict, the holy judgment that fell into their midst, into the forces of impurity, is elevated back up to holiness. This is the meaning of the verse, "Thus will emerge a distorted judgment." Habakkuk 1:4. That is, the judgment will emerge from its distortion and perversion among the other nations and will again be made straight. Everyone and everything has its place and time to be used most appropriately. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.